Good morning, you fucks!
Every time men ejaculate, it sends about 10,000 terabytes of information.
I'm taking it. I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm drinking my Dr. Pepper.
I just Googled random sex facts, and that popped up.
Is that going to be your new segue? To start every podcast is random sex facts. By the way, do you know when a man ejaculates, he loses 7 calories?
It's more than that.
I know.
7 calories. Goddamn. If you're trying to lose weight doing it,
You better
you're losing 7 calories.
You better go hard to the pavement, my guy. Anyways, what a great segue to start this off. The best of jobs, the worst of jobs, part 2.
We said it was coming.
It was coming. We gave about a week or so. But someone did say, what's the best of jobs? And yeah, we didn't really clarify the best of jobs. I have one job that, honestly, I would work there forever. I told you just before we start recording. Mm-hmm. His name was Mr. Maxwell. He unfortunately passed away, God rest his soul. Best fucking... I mean, I had a lot of good stories from his place because the creeps that used to come in. But, oh my God. Best boss ever had. Mm. You're having a bad day? Go home with pay, but can you please come in tomorrow and just work an extra 2 hours of your shift?
Fair enough.
That you let me go home with free pay? Sure. If you were feeling depressed, he'd pull you in the back. Then he'd order you pizza. He took care of all his employees.
Imagine that, a boss that gives a shit.
I know, right? And not even
where are those?
And what he used to do for if it was your birthday, you had the day off completely, and he gave you pay, and he gave you a $100 gift card to like whatever store you wanted to go to.
Someone better go wake him up, because we need more of him.
And not even the point of like giving money to us would be nice, but not just giving us something, but like I feel like as I was a manager before for a couple of stores, I was a store manager, and the first thing I always wanted to make sure is that all my workers knew that they mattered and that I respected them. Because once you start gaining everyone's respect, holy fuck, how much people actually showed up to work. People actually were prepared to work. People didn't abuse the work. They actually did the work because guess what? Oh, I'm actually respected here.
Take care of your people. People take care of you.
And usually, I mean, I did have to fire a few people. Unfortunately, I did have to fire one of my good friends that were no longer friends. Not because of that situation. Part of that situation, but I can kind of talk about this now because that person's gone, disappeared from face of the earth. But I had a friend, which I won't reveal their name. I hired them on because they needed a job because of a certain situation I can't talk about legally, but they needed a job. And so I offered them. I go, I need a guy to unload and load with my team I have right now. We're missing 3 guys. 3 guys were out on injuries, and then they just fell off face of the earth and disappeared. So I told him, you can be on my team and you can work with my guys. He said, sure. He worked amazing for his first month. Like, first month, not a friggin' problem. Everyone loved him. Everyone got along with him. No issues. No problems. Then merchandise started missing. Which, here's the thing. This is where someone's going to be like, well, how'd you know it was him? Well, here's the thing. At all these workers, not for a whole year, not a single thing was missing. I hire you on. Now things are going missing.
Yeah.
Come on.
David. You're stealing, David.
Kevin.
Okay.
And so, I said, damn, I heard that shit. Fuck. You good?
Thank you, Navy.
Thank you, Navy. I love it. So, time came where I had to pull him in the office, and this was hard on me. Like, a regular person that's just an employee is a little different than the person who's actually your really good friend. And I had to pull him in the office, and I was like, David. No, I was kidding. I just looked at him, and I was like, blah, blah, his name. And I was like, dude, can you just be honest with me? And that's what I said. And no more. I could have gotten in huge trouble for this. Because my company wanted him gone. Like, Get him the fuck out. So I turn around. I had the camera. We did this when we were AP. When they're like, it wasn't me. I didn't steal. Oh, really? Just turn the camera. I'm like, hey, you. Everyone wears red.
That looks like you, doesn't it?
Let's see here.
Small.
Yeah, it's a red Slipknot hoodie, black jeans, tattered all over. Couldn't afford the real ones.
Yep.
Shoes that look like they're falling apart, which I understand. High white socks. Not many people are dressing that way. And also, gold glasses. Yeah, that's you, moron.
And you're saying it's not you? No, it's
Glass dry. So I showed him all the footage each night, and I was like, you have 24 hours to bring back everything you took. And I mean everything, which I did have calculated because guess what? Inventory is awesome. Don't miss that shit. But I was like, you have
an accurate inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
My inventory was because I have ADHD and OCD, so I have to be on top of my shit. So I was just simply saying, I was like, you need to bring back everything you freaking took, and if it's not brought back by 24 hours, you're gone. By the way, he had 97 things stolen from the inventory within 6 weeks. So within the first month going to the second month, which we call them quarters, we were losing merchandise out of nowhere.
Damn, that's crazy.
And every other person actually told me, yo, blah, blah is, I think he's taking stuff. I go on the camera, and what do I see? And of course, since I used to work AP a lot, I actually rearranged the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I call a lot of people who work.
Fun. We can get you on all different kinds of angles.
Mm-hmm. I had the 360 one, which I had the if you have the 360 camera and the correct area where the 180 view is pointing, where you can turn it. If you have it pointing in the right direction, it's crystal fucking clear. However, people are dumb and they have it pointed down, which is shit. Why? But anyways, I gave him 24 hours. Company was actually, no, he's gone. But I was like, well, what if he brings the stuff in? Well, if he brings the stuff in, he has 24 hours to do it. Or have the police show up at his house and he loses his job. So he's looking at me. He's doing the whole pleading deal, the whole begging deal.
I have kids.
Listen, man. Not going any further with that one. But he was just like, you please, man, just give me a second chance. I'm like, this was your second chance. Your other job fired you because you assaulted somebody. I gave you a second. This is your second chance. I'm afraid sometimes you don't get a third. Mm-hmm. It just stops at 2. And I'm like, your second chance is 24 hours to bring back all the merch that you stole. So then, out of nowhere, he turns around and looks at me and goes, fine, I'll do the 24 hours. And I was like, all right, cool. I told him, I was like, by tomorrow, when we open up, and on that dial, there's nothing here. I'm like, even if you didn't put it in, the thing is, there anyone put stuff in they used to put in the back of the store that no one can get to it. You really can, unless you really wanted to try. If they just catch you on camera, and then you're fucked. Mm-hmm. But I told him like 24 hours, bring everything you stole, all 95 items. I don't care how many car rides it takes you. I don't care how many Uber drivers you need to hire to take the shit. Bring it back. You got a job tomorrow still. Not here. I show up the next morning, and I'm not going to lie. I had hope. I did have hope. I hoped that I didn't have to make a phone call that I did not want to make to, police department. And I show up. All that was there was a note. A giant, long, and I mean, like, it was like, when you start writing a sorry note to your parents. And it's just. And here's the thing. Call me a dick if you want. I'm sorry. I had a business to run. You stole from me after I gave you generosity, and I worked around his schedule every day. Which, by the way, if you've never had to do scheduling, it sucks. It is the worst thing because someone's going to hate you. Someone's going to hate you. It's just how it is. Mm-hmm. It's a giant, maybe, I want to say 7 pages he wrote.
7 pages.
7 pages. And I mean, he did not miss a line. But my dad attitude came out. If you had time to write back and back 7 pages,
took the words right out of my mouth.
You had time to show up to drop the goods off. And then this is where things get even more into a chaotic moment. He turned around, said everything to me that was supposed to be said, and everything he basically said to me in person was already said on the notes. And I was like, all right, you already said this to me.
Cliff notes.
And I was like, all right. And so at the last part of the paragraph, like the last 7th page of the paragraph, I sold everything on eBay and all this. There's no way for me to get this stuff back. I truly apologize. By the way, that is a written statement, and that's also a written confession.
Yes, it is.
So you confessed, and also, by the way, I didn't get to the best part. But he did get arrested, and I think he's still right now. I think he's in prison still. But he wrote the note right there where the camera was watching him. He knew
he did write the note.
He wrote the note, but he could have told me right there, I don't got the stuff, Nick. I sold it all. If he would have said that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would have to call the cops at that point because that's merchandise that you stole. But I mean,
you know how much money was valued at all that merch?
You don't want to know. Because if the higher ups start calling and going, hey, stuff's missing from your inventory.
Oh, you're missing a couple.
We just did an inventory sweep, and you're missing all this stuff from your inventory and your checklist and your. Because guess what? That stuff's documented if it's done properly. Which I have ADHD and OCD. I made sure I checked all my dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's and fully did the circles. And yeah. And I know that doesn't really go into best of jobs and worst of jobs, but I feel like we can also throw in stories. But yeah, that was that. I did the 2-for-1 in that one. I did talk about Maxwell's because Maxwell's was a great store, and I kind of reflected on that as a manager because what I learned from him, I took on to other jobs, where my brain used to think, oh, maybe I can get a manager that cares about me just as my old boss did. Wrong. But yeah, Maxwell's was probably the greatest game store. I dealt loonies all day. Like people who came in were crazy, jerking off in the corner because we had a Harley Quinn statue, and they're like, "Oh, she's my goddess."
It's the one where let me guess, it's the foam statue that you see at every Comic-Con where she's dressed up in her Arkham City gear.
No, this one was her in her original black and white.
And
you can see the camel toe and the ass and shit. But like, I mean, it was a cool statue because she's actually. It was part of, I think it was called the Dead Man comics. She's actually holding Joker's decapitated head.
Ooh.
And she's like putting makeup on his face. It was a fucking cool ass statue. It was cool. But this guy used to come in every other day. And he would go back in there and just stand there. And on camera, you can see his hand go in his pants. And then you would see him go. And the thing is, that my one coworker and I used to make bets of how long it would take him to ejaculate. How long will it take him before he busts? Because he wants his blast.
So
Well, you can go now.
I said I was gonna bring this one up last time. How do I say this story without getting kicked off of YouTube?
Yeah.
All right, I got it. So another Navy story. This is a happy story. Also involving missing merchandise. So it was my 19th birthday. I was in San Diego. And that's where I got to know my crew that it was just a ride or die thing.
Yeah, his gang.
We went to school together. We hung out a lot together. We got drunk a lot together. And my birthday rolls along. It was my 19th. And we just decided to do a barracks party. And I was 19, so I wasn't buying any alcohol, but I had people that did, because we all did.
My first drink was whiskey.
My first drink was Paul Masson, and I got photo evidence of me drinking it when I was 7. Real shit. I have photo evidence. I can pull it up right now.
Explains why he hates water. Anyways, go ahead.
So we're partying, and I'm opening up a couple of gifts because some of them bought me gift cards, whatever. I just wanted to have a couple of drinks with them. I don't expect gifts. But one of them, very good friend of mine, still to this day, and we ask each other about this story all the time still. I got a sex toy, and it was very realistic with the tone of skin. It It was
it circumcised?
Yeah, it was. It had a
Okay.
straight up mushroom cap, and it was about 3 inches. He bought me a little starter one. He bought me a little starter one.
He wanted Joey to be ready.
Yeah. He goes, this is a good starter. You know, you move your way up, Joe.
You're a pain in the ass. Work your way up.
He goes, but just, and by the way, we're all straight. We just fuck with each other a lot. He goes, it's just every time you insert, I want you to think of me, Joe. Because remember who got you that.
Remember who prepared you for this?
So what did we do? We opened it up and we started throwing it at each other. If one of us fell asleep, because we drank so fucking hard. We slept in shifts as we were partying. And there was one moment where another friend of mine passed out on the bed, and I just kind of put the thing in its mouth.
You just
He woke up, threw it at us. And
just whisper in his ear.
we just hot potatoed this thing all night.
Did you whisper in his ear?
So the next morning, we all went to, we lived in the same building, but we partied in one room. So we all went back to our rooms by like 4 a.m. I wake up and I'm looking around my barracks room, which was trashed. And I was like, where the fuck's my toy? I don't want it back. I just want to know what happened to it.
Why did it disappear?
Yeah. This is the one. It disappeared.
Someone snatched that so bad and goes, "This is mine."
There was 20 people partying in that room. 3 of them are no longer with us. A bunch of them are married and have kids at this point. And the 3 that I talked to that I consider my actual crew, we're still trying to figure it out to this day. This was 2014. We're in 2025. And every now and then I'll be texting on the group chat. Sometimes we'll be doing a 3-way Zoom call or something. And we'll be like, what the fuck happened to my toy?
The whole time your Sarge took it.
We don't know. We have our suspicions.
Well, yeah. If you don't have your suspicions, you're not.
If it was me, I would say it. It's mine. It was given to me by a good friend of mine. I would have kept that shit.
I had it framed on my wall with the LED strip behind it.
With saliva all over it.
Make sure a black light was aimed right on top of it.
I don't want it back. I just want to know what happened. I lose sleep about this sometimes. I'll lay down, start staring at the ceiling.
I lose sleep about money, not a fucking dildo.
I looked at the ceiling. I go, what happened to it?
Where are you,
God, please give me the answers.
One morning, just pop up. It's on your doorstep with a note stapled right to the shaft.
With a note that just says, I found it! Like, good. One of the greatest mysteries of life. That's okay. I can die happy now.
My dildo is safe. My adult toy. Oh my God.
To this day, what the fuck happened? And we were drunk, so none of us are really going to remember.
No, you guys are toasted, man.
Oh, God.
You guys remember shit.
It was one of those where I was given 3 bottles of Jack by gifts. And I just pounded at least 2 of them. And I went to the bathroom, threw up, came back, drank some more. So I was blacked out.
Oh, yeah, you were gone. Did you have to do anything the next day?
Yeah, I went to school. It was a Wednesday.
During a weekday, Joe?
Navy.
Oh my God.
Navy, man. My teacher was drunk too.
Had a hangover, drinking Alka-Seltzer water.
I'm not going to say what my teacher's name is because I do know what his name is, but he did show us that he had a tramp stamp tattoo that he doesn't remember getting. Navy. It's a butterfly.
You don't know how they do. Oh, shit.
He was a bodybuilding, weightlifting son of a bitch. Big built dude.
He had a
voice,
butterfly.
but he had a butterfly tramp stamp. One of those.
He took the term fly high to another level. Spread your wings. And
Maybe he's got it. Maybe he's got it. And you know what? If he does, cool. Fine. Keep
Probably
it.
why he
but
sat.
tell me.
Probably why he sat different.
Every
Every time he's like,
last time I checked.
he's just like, all right, there's, oh, Joe's here.
He has a wife and kids last time I checked.
I didn't see that stop a lot of people. I know a lot of people, they have wife and kids. It doesn't stop them.
And he's out of the Navy right now, living in Italy, I think.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, he got the fuck out of here. Probably took the dildo with him.
Just text him with the
I could.
This with
I could text him.
with Liam Neeson. I know what you did with my dildo. I think he's on the phone from the movie.
Just tell me the truth. You can't handle the truth, Joe.
Let me tell you something, butterfly boy. You can sprout your wings and fly out of here.
My best, most weird, disgusting stories come out of the Navy, I swear to God.
Half of my disgusting stories are from game stores I work. You know what's funny? I worked GameStop for a while, and I didn't have that many bad... Like, the worst one I said was in part 1, where the guy shit perfectly like a pie and threw the disc at the fucking... or the whole case at the window, and it slid. And I had to step out and looked up the guy who was supposed to be on shift with me and showed up after shift, and then looks at me and goes, "Oh, we're gonna clean it, you know, teamwork." And I was like, "Nah, teamwork's on you, asshole.
I'm gone. I got another job to go to.
Now I gotta go do security now. I'm already 2 hours late." Thank God that security. Oh, I could talk about that place.
Anything
No, I
funny
can't.
too.
I can't talk about the security place because it's no longer around. They actually migrated into a bigger security place, which I can't talk about that one, but I can talk about this one. This was just called U.S. Security. Now it's
remember that.
well, no, you're thinking about U.S. Securitas.
Oh yeah, okay.
Securitas merged with another one. This is U.S. Security. This, oh my God. So I had to work for it was for like a whole like plaza, and I had only 3 things to do on my job: write tickets, which I had the power of the pen, Joe. It was mighty, Joe.
Here we go again.
Nick, we're not playing it. Relax. It was just a game. It was life.
It's not even a simulator. It's real.
This pen is mighty. This pen, fucking mighty. Had one just like that too. And
nice
so
fucking 2
so
cent pick.
I had perfectly right here. Let people know. See this? I'll write you a freaking ticket, bitch. And my 3 things on the job were write tickets, escort vehicles, which I never had to do because there's no reason to escort when there's parking spots. And number 3 was I actually had to check people's coats, which was very scary. I had a moment where I almost got stabbed with somebody's diabetes needle. He had, so it was a projectile one where they crank it, then it goes right to your finger. But it was already sticking out because he already did it. So right there, I would have got probably AIDS, something. I would have had diabetes too.
Very possible.
All that shit could have been easily transferred over because there wasn't a hospital for a while. And you're not going to go to no immediate care and be like, "I pricked myself with a needle." Okay, well, hospital is down there. You think I'm kidding? That's what they would do. So there was a moment I had to, so it was the same, this is kind of a fucked up story with a funny end to it. So this car always parked in handicap. Never had a handicap on the license plate, had no handicap hanging from the thing, and it had no handicap sticker at all. Had nothing on it saying handicapped. So my boss would be like, look at me like, "Get your ass out there, write a ticket."
Add it to the pile.
So I went up there and I started did the windshield and put it in there, walked away. I'm like, all right. Next morning, see the car there again. I told my boss, I was like, "Yo," because I'm watching the cameras, I have to tell him. So I'm like, "Hey, his name was Peter." I'm like, "Hey, Pete, so the car's there again. What you doing? Get out there, write a ticket, put on the windshield." All right, went out there. Day 2, please move your vehicle, or we'll have to tow it. Left, came back. Day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, off for 2 days, came back, still there. But this time, it looked like it was moved. It looked like it moved. And it came back. So my brain thought, oh, okay, this is somebody else's vehicle. Come to find out, one of the other workers that I've never met before, he used to stay there overnight and just sleep in the lobby because he got kicked out of his wife's house because he was sleeping around with a bunch of girls. And this is where I didn't know. So out of nowhere, I told my boss, yo, this car's here again. We got to tow it. All right, call the tow company. Tow company picked it up. He towed it away. Next I know is this dude, mind you, I worked there for 6 months. I never seen this guy. He comes out, we fucked my car! And I was just like, oh.
Were you the one in handicap?
I was like, well, I'm like, was that your car in a handicap stuff? Yeah, stupid. And I go, you don't look handicapped. He goes, no, it was a free parking spot. I go, it's a handicap parking spot. If you would have parked anywhere else, I would not say shit. I wouldn't even care. We had cars that used to be there all the time. We never did anything. Because there was a plaza next door. People actually lived in the parking lot. I lived in the duplexes and stuff. They used to park there all the time. I didn't give a shit. You know, as long as you're not doing what this idiot did. Car gets towed. Dude just comes charging at me with a pen.
Oh, it's a mighty pen?
He's running at me like he's about to ghost face me. He trips, falls, stabs himself, gets up. Mind you, the pen is sticking out of him, right? Remember this.
Don't pull it out.
It's sticking in him. He looks down. He goes, well, my day can't get any worse. Cops show up. He had a warrant for his arrest.
A warrant?
He had a warrant for his arrest.
And
the cop made me laugh because she was like, hands behind your back. Looks at us. Why the hell is there a pen in his chest?
He did it.
He fell on it by charging at me because we had his car towed. All right, so assault and battery and self-harm. Okay, finishing this one. Tyler took him out of the store, or out of the location. But that's not the craziest part. That to me, that was like a funny moment that actually was kind of. If someone had told me, yo, that's so and so's car, but the fact that even my boss remembered this dude's name because there's different bosses for each shift, and the boss never said anything. I used to write notes on the desk. First thing in the morning or first thing at night when they did shift change, if you were lucky enough to get your relief at that time where someone came by and goes, oh, I got you. You know, I was nice. I used to show up 15 minutes early just so you get 15 minutes straight to yourself. Me, 15 hours later. There's times I had to do overnight jobs, and I'm like, dude, I got to go to my other job, and I had to call them and be like, yo, I'm being mandated. All right, so therefore you're being unreliable to this company. You can suck me off. There's your unreliableness. You know, Nick, just don't show up the next day. Oh, I wasn't planning on it because I'm stuck here. No, but yeah, anyone out there that wants to work security, understand one thing. Mandations are going to happen during football season, hockey season, and I didn't really have it during baseball season.
And if you're trying to actually make money, security ain't for you.
It's good for side gig.
It's one of those where you got to like the job. You ain't going to like your check.
Or if you work with a good group, like if you're lucky enough, because I was not lucky with any job I worked security. Only job I actually kind of liked was when I worked at what the fuck? Before it was Cabela's.
I know what you're talking
Gander
about.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Gander Mountain. I worked security for Gander Mountain, and that was the only security job I actually really liked because A, you were allowed to tackle people. No lawsuits can be put against you because once you steal our property, you become part of the property. So they used to tell us in the training video, you tackle the fuck out of them. I don't care if it's a grandma that's 80 years old. You stole from us and you're really acknowledging it. So now you're going to acknowledge how we handle this. I'm like, hold on. I'm not tackling Granny. But if you don't, I will. I'm like, okay, we'll take that bet. And that bet happened. I watched a grown 25-year-old man who played college football and was a linebacker for UB at the time. He's no longer work. He doesn't do it for UB no more, but he was a linebacker for UB at one time.
He knows how to tackle.
This lady was saying, F the government, F you, I'm taking whatever I want. And she was leaving with a $900 product. And she's trying to get out of the store, and they warned her at the door, ma'am, if you walk through those gates, you are now committing a felony. You're now going to go into grand larceny. Because now since you stole it, she also had stuff in her purse. And apparently she was also stealing back then when they used to put the magazines, clips on the side twitch.
Every fucking time.
So they had the magazine carriers and all that. They used to have them like on the walls. You could walk right, back then when there was a trust policy, you just grab it off the shelf and go right to the register and buy the clip, and you can do it right there. So she had 7 of those. She also had 2 switchblades on her.
Fuck.
Granny was carrying. She was also 87 years old, but she didn't look it. To me, but honestly, she looked like she was in her 60s. She come sprinting past, and on camera, I was like, "Are we sure that's an old lady and not someone dressed up in a bodysuit?" And I just see from the corner, just charging at her, and he fractured her hip,
No shit.
broke her collarbone, and dragged her back.
Damn, you tackled an old lady and there were broken bones? That's crazy.
And then like a huge like lawsuit was happening.
I'm sure there
like
was.
it was like release the tapes, what's going on? Because at first my boss was like, "No, we have a policy. You don't get to steal from us and walk away." By the way, this is not why Gander Mountain is no longer around. Gander Mountain sold itself to Cabela's.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cabela's is the new fucking thing now. But oh my god, I wish I had that replay, because in my mind, I just imagine a big dude who is 6'7", by the way, 395 pounds of lean muscle, sprinting. He was a fast runner. I watched him one time.
Like he sicked a dog on her. Jesus.
Like just sick the Doberman. Go get him. And my favorite thing, and this was on the video. Mind you, the cops watch this video. They see him. Mind you, the girls. Remember this. Girl is running out of the front door, right? Now from the other doorway, you just see this. Big smile, ear to ear, and he
couldn't wait to do this.
He's hauling ass. And the thing is, the lady screamed so loud when she saw him. We heard her in the building, in the back. And she just laid there. Didn't move. I thought she died. Because she landed on the curb. Which that fucking hurts. Her hip hit the curb, and he landed on top of her, so imagine. And so she's just landing like this. He's landing like this, and he's just like screaming at her. She's just like. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I hope he understands.
He getting sued.
So then he made it even worse. Just grabbed her by her heel, picked her up from the hip, and threw her on her shoulder and just walked away. Sorry, he wasn't a UB football player. I'm sorry. I'll make sure this is right. He was trying out to play for UB.
He might have got the job.
I don't know. Because when he put her on his shoulder and he carried her back to the store with the product and the other, which that's a lot of shit.
We have an injury on the field.
And he died. No. All I thought was Jerry the King Lawyer. Stop the damn match! Holy Lord, someone stop the damn match! Good God Almighty! That's. She's dead! She's dead! I legit thought I watched a homicide. Manslaughter. I swear to God, this very day, I thought I witnessed someone die on camera for being tackled by this freaking gorilla. The nephew of Harambe. I don't know.
Nephew of Harambe, no!
He was a freaking big-ass dude, and he just didn't give a fuck.
He was doing his job.
He came back in. All right, boss.
Bob, do good, boss.
He came in. I'm gonna reenact it. All right. Remember, that's how he came in, right? You're the boss. All right, you're the boss, right?
You got her?
It's about that promotion.
Jesus H. Christ.
And everyone's just like, we had to call the police. She has she had a compound fracture too. Her bone was sticking out of her leg. He broke the woman's femur. And sure enough, not even 2 days go by. A day goes by. Guy in a suit shows up.
Oh, of course.
He shows up, big smile on his face, walking with his little tie,
That's a lawyer.
just walking it, strutting his shit. Goes right up to me because this was the day I was working front counter security, which if you work front counter security, it's a free day.
Yeah, it is.
And one thing that sucks,
You don't do shit.
the only thing that sucks, you're standing there all day. You may or may not once in a while get some action, if you want to call it that. Easy there, Copernicus. It's not that serious. I even worked with a dude who was like, the kid stole a thing of gummies. I'm like, the kid's 9. Oh, you're gonna tackle. You're gonna sick hip on him now.
Tackle that kid. Fuck him. Let him learn.
Nobody fucks with Chuck. So sure enough,
Pull that shit at Chuck E. Cheese.
So sure enough, we'll get to that. So sure enough, guy comes up to me. Are you Mr. Williams? I go, no. Well, it's a fake name I made up. His name isn't William, but I'm just reenacting. So he just goes, are you Mr. Williams? I'm like, no. And I look right at he had like the little tag on him to know who he is. And I'm like, oh, here we go. And I was like, I can page it for you. He's like, please do. I did my mom smile.
You did the thing.
I was just like, oh, that's how he did. That's what he looked like.
Get out.
It's my fucking house. You get the fuck out.
You did your mom's face.
Yeah.
This is my apartment now. Get out.
Go get the fuck out. The rest hour of the episode is just us telling each other to get the fuck out. So sure enough, my boss comes and he sees the guy and he goes, I just see my boss go, I'm assuming I know why you're here. Oh, yes. Miss blah, blah, blah is in the hospital right now, currently having emergency surgery, and she's also being put in the ICU. Now, mind you, I didn't believe the last part because my brain is like, if she's in surgery, how do you know she's going to be in the ICU? I'm just saying, legally, just saying. I mean, of course she was going to the fucking ICU. She got tackled by Harambe's cousin. So I'm just saying. And then, of course, he wanted the name of the security guard that tackled her. My boss was not giving it up. So he looks at me and he goes, do you like your job? I go, that's its moments. Okay. Well, if you don't, this is what the lawyer said to me. Well, if you don't give me your worker's name, I'm going to put you down for, what was it? Accompanying him, being an accomplice to a crime. And I go, I'm like, I was not there. I handled the paperwork, so you're accomplice. I'm like, no, I am not. You saw everything on camera. So did all 95 other employees. Mm-hmm. Also, you guys are just sharing. So everyone in this building is now an accomplice. So I was like, easy 300. Easy. We are not the Persians. I swear. This thing, word for word, I said this. And I can see my boss going, because it was a serious moment, but as he was handling my boss summons or some shit like that. And my boss is like, why are you handing this to me? She handed it to him. Well, you're an accomplice. You're the boss, so you're accomplice to him immediately. You're obligated to show up. He looks at me and he goes, you're obligated to show up. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I didn't tackle her. I didn't do anything. Look, it's trees. I'm sorry. There's a neighbor just outside just telling her kids, look at the trees. Oh, it's green like your daddy's ass. Sorry, anyway. So,
if your ass is green, you might want to get that checked out.
You never know. Some people, they like the crust. So, crusties with rusties.
This is my swamp.
This is my swamp. Donkey! So, sure enough, the fast forward the whole story, because mind you, this was like 4 hours of this dude on our premises. Legit. It got to a point where he actually went up to the intercom going, we're closing the store down right now. We're like, number one, you can't even fucking do that, dude. Like, you're here to deal with that dude. That dude is not here today. He's off today. So we can give you his address. We are obligated to do that. I don't want his address because all of you are going to be summoned. Okay. By the way, we didn't go. We were not
full-ass court.
We were not summoned. We did not go. We actually had a store lawyer who legit was like, Nick did not attack her or did anything. Nick actually did the paperwork, so Nick technically can go since he handled the paperwork, but Nick's not obligated to go. Nor if he does go or does not go, he will not be charged with anything. Because the dude's trying to charge me with like assisting.
Yeah.
And then he tried getting him on like potential manslaughter, which I will admit
Yeah.
The look on his face said it all. Just mind you, he just ate a protein shake. So Colby was beefed. And then come to find out after like everything was said and done, he was on serious steroids. He was on some serious roids because when he got arrested and all that shit, he got arrested. He spent like 5 nights in jail, which really isn't nothing. I mean, it all depends. But I mean, 5 nights in jail, county jail.
I only did one at a time, so
He did 5 nights, and then he left all his belongings there. Never came back and picked them up. So a month goes by, and so my one coworker I worked with was like, "I wonder if this dude takes shit." And this is where we found out he did steroids, because in his bag there was needles with that stuff, the solution stuff they put in their arms and shit. And I was like, this dude's been. I'm like, no wonder this dude fucking snapped.
he was all ready up.
She was ready to take on the world. He even took on Granny. Showed her why it's called being yo.
So
Your turn. Back to it.
So I'm not gonna say both reasons why I spent a night in jail. I'll tell.
Sorry.
I'll tell the funny one. The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Kind of like I'll set it up like SpongeBob. I went to jail for something I can't live without. My identity.
So this is your ID, right? Right. So this is you on your ID, right? Right. So this is clearly yours. No.
So
that's kind of what happened.
Yeah. So I was stationed in Pearl Harbor. Another Navy story.
Yeah.
And we did
He's got some good ones.
We did a gun shoot. And Pearl Harbor doesn't have its own shooting range. We had to take vans full of weapons and ammunition and bring them to the Marine Corps base because
You militia.
dude, we are a militia. We're the military. So I had to think about that for a second.
No, I made your brain have a mild stroke from it. You're like, wait.
We are a militia. A well-regulated militia.
Documented. Continue your story. This gave him the biggest brain fart, and that's recorded.
We had to fucking drive a couple of vans full of weapons and ammo to the Marine Corps base so we can use theirs. And we did night shoots too. So we came back to Pearl Harbor at 1 a.m. And
your shift is in 5 a.m. Continue.
my shift was actually 7:30ish is when we had to show up for quarters. Our chief was nice, but when you go to the gate, you got to give the guard your ID. So I give him my military ID. He scans it, and the scanner said stolen. And I was like, "Fuck,
Joey.
fuck you mean stolen? It's a picture of me. It looks like me."
It is me.
And I told him, look, you can quiz me. Ask me anything you want on that. I memorized my DOD ID number, my social security number, all of that. You could ask me anything. He goes, that's exactly what someone who stole an ID would say, wouldn't it? I was like, come on.
Like, really?
He goes, so not only can you not prove who you are, which makes this ID invalid, so because you don't have a military ID that's valid right now, why are you wearing a military uniform? Why are you driving a government vehicle? And why is it full of guns?
Ask your mom.
I was like, I'll just get in the car. You don't need to put cuffs on me. I'll just get in the car.
You were having the biggest brain fart ever. Like, what the
I'm trying to figure out why. And I asked him, I was like, why am I being arrested? I have the right to know that. He goes, identity theft. I was like, it's my ID. What are you talking about?
Your place got really high.
I know.
I'm not wearing my watch. There's no
Because fuck this cop. Because if it was a regular sailor, because they switched off. If they did police one shift, sailors another shift. Navy base, it makes sense. But had it have been a sailor that took my ID that day, he would have just looked at it, not even scanned, and go, go ahead. I probably would have even known who he was. But because it was this cop, he scanned it. Stolen. So what I spent...
Why are you stealing IDs, Joe?
My own!
This guy.
So I used my phone call on my chief. He lives 10 minutes away from the precinct that I was being held at. And he goes, all right, Katsuza, don't worry. I'll take care of this. We'll clear this up. I'm going to come when I can. Keywords. I sat there. I got arrested at 1:30ish and came back at like...
They had you with all the drunks and druggies and stuff.
Yeah, there was no holding cells. They had me in the drunk tank.
Everyone's just looking at you like, why is there a Marine? Why is there a military guy?
I was still in my blue camo. And I was like, the one time I'm in a drunk tank and I don't know why I'm here. So,
were you swinging your legs?
Yep, I was sitting there and everybody was looking at me all confused. You're on the wrong side of the bars today. I'm like, I know.
I stole IDs. You're just next.
1:30, when my chief said, I'll get you when I can, in my head, that means he's coming as soon as possible, but it's not. So I could have took a nap. I could have fell asleep on the bench, something. 7 a.m. this motherfucker shows up and goes, all right, we ended up clearing it up. You're free to go, actually. I was like, what ended up happening? He goes, so your initials are JC. I also have a cousin who was also in the Navy, has the same last name as me, and his name starts with a J. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But
I already know.
He loses his ID. He's stationed in Virginia. He lost his ID, but instead of paying for a new one, which would cost him like $45, if you report it as stolen, you get it for free.
I would have done the same.
Exactly.
I would have done the same.
But I still owe him one. So, turns out he lost his ID like a dumbass, reported it as stolen, and the lady he reported it to mixed up my name with his.
Oh.
So now I'm walking around with my own stolen ID.
Big smile on your face, going to each bar in town.
And I was like, Chief, what took you so long? You said you were going to get me when you can. I said, yeah, exactly those words. I'll get you when I can. I could have got you last night. I can get you now. You want to get out of here or not?
You're like, fine. You win this argument.
But and then he goes, oh, by the way, it's Thursday going into Friday. I really hope you don't think I'm just going to take you home so you can sleep this off. You're late, actually. I was like, you're the reason I'm late. You could have got me earlier. He goes, no, not my problem. I'm not the one that got arrested.
Wow.
I was like, Chief, you know why I'm late. He goes, doesn't mean I'm not going to write you up and tell every chief on the fucking ship because they're going to laugh their asses off. And I was on a destroyer where there's only like 300 people. Once one person knows something about you,
it spreads
within 24 hours, everybody's going to know.
It spreads quicker than COVID.
I was getting lunch that day. The next day, I'm tired as fuck. I'm already working on missiles and shit. And my buddy who was cooked the next day, he was like, your own ID? Really? Here's your fucking mashed potatoes.
It's your own mashed potatoes, Joe. It's okay.
It's okay. You're not stealing this one.
I would have busted your balls so bad.
Everybody was.
Joe, do you want your own trade? Do you want to steal mine?
Every time there's a reason to bust someone's balls, you got to do it because
it goes for about a week, then it dies.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is tired of saying it.
They're like, who gets arrested for self-identity theft? You stole your own shit. I like to call it the O.J. Simpson meme.
Oh, shit.
Because he stole his own trophy. It had his name on it.
Yep.
But it's museum property. It's still stupid.
I earned that.
And that leads me... Can I do one more?
Go ahead. I said like a bunch.
Okay. That leads me to Tildo's story number 2.
There's a part 2, Dildo.
There's 3.
I know. Is this one I heard before?
Yeah. You heard this one before.
The glow in the dark?
Yep. This is
Fuck
the one.
Yeah. We need it now, boys.
This is 2 out of 3. The saga continues. So
we're getting dildo stories for GTA 6.
GTA 5 was already out. This was 2014.
See, Joe, it's because of your fault.
Great year for sex toys.
It's because of your dildo. That's why GTA 6 is delayed.
This particular one wasn't. This particular one wasn't mine.
I like pissing him off by GTA 6.
fucking, I heard it got delayed again to November of next year.
And now it's getting pushed back to possibly 27.
Rockstar, listen.
I don't think Rockstar even gives a fuck.
They don't. Please. I'm done. I'm over this.
I just thought of a meme I have to show you. Continue your story.
So, when you're new, you're not qualified to stand a lot of watches that involves weapons or whatever. So they make you do stupid watches because you're not going to sleep while everyone's working. You're going to stand stupid watches that have nothing to do with nothing. And one of the useless ones was called Aft Lookout, where you got to stand on the back of the ship, look out on the water for 4 hours, and it's the most boring thing in the world.
There you go. Real quick.
One like and we'll delay GTA.
They like it themselves.
Say no more. Son
you
of a
guys can
bitch.
see that. You guys can probably see that. If not, I'll fire it back. Whatever. And so the meme says, one like and we'll delay GTA 6. Nobody likes it except Rockstar. Say no more.
So we had this new kid on Aft Lookout, and whenever you see something on the water, you have a radio on you. You're supposed to report it to the bridge where they drive the ship, and that's where we got radar, sonar, me with the 25 millimeter gun mounts that had thermal imaging cameras. I could see more than this motherfucker. I got a mount on each side, and I'm looking at one computer screen, looking at both. But
was it like a fisheye? You can see everything.
I can turn the camera around, look at the smoke pit, watch people pick their nose and shit when it's pitch black out. They think I don't know. I know. I know what you were doing.
Joey.
So
Picking their ass
usually
and farting.
whenever Aft Lookout reported something, we go, I know. We see it. It's nothing. But this time he finally caught something that we didn't see because it was really close to the ship. It was rubbing up against the walls of the ship. He
I was
goes,
trying hard to get.
he was like, Aft Lookout to bridge. I see something green and glow in the dark on the side of the ship. So I'm looking at my cameras, and my captain was like, Tuesday, you see anything? I'm like, no. And I was like, 25 millimeter to Aft Lookout. Where is it? He goes, oh, it's right up against the ship. And we thought it was something like that could explode.
I mean, yeah, because when it gets to that point, your brain goes.
We're worried about it. He goes, no, it's like a tiny thing. It's like not even a foot long. I was like, the fuck is it? So my captain goes down, looks overboard, and he goes, grab the net and pull it out. So we grab the net and we pull it out. Turned out to be a dildo. Glow in the dark,
Still warm.
with a bunny on it.
Oh.
So,
Adam and Eve, huh?
uh-huh. So, when the captain of your ship finds this, he's got to get to the bottom of it. He's got to know where this came from.
Because everyone went on high alert.
Uh-huh. Turns out someone flushed it. And it went through the pipes. I can't believe it made it through the pipes. But it made it, and it shot out the side of the ship and then came back because of the
Current.
Yeah. So he had all 300 of his crew the next morning in their dress whites, standing in ranks on the back of the ship. So he was like, I'm going to isolate whoever the fuck owns this. He's holding it up. No gloves. Just holding it. That thing
That was in someone's ass.
It went through the toilet. And it went overboard where other fish shit is. So I'm standing out there and he goes, the exceptions are Aft Lookout from last night, 25 millimeter from last night. Everybody on the bridge who was on watch between 4 in the morning and 8 a.m. this morning can go back to their beds. You guys can sleep. The rest of you, we're on a bubble hunt. And
We're on a dildo hunt. We're going to find some dildos.
don't think we don't know how to weed them out.
That just smells like...
No one knew where it came from. No one fessed up. No one
Of
said a
course
word.
not.
No one said a word. They were out there for like 3 hours. I went to sleep, came back out after having breakfast. I was like, y'all are still out here. He was like, the captain still wants to know. I'm like, Someone say something. You're going to be standing out here all day. They're like,
I bet you're hungry, aren't you?
it's not mine. I'm like, at this point, someone volunteer.
Just take one for the team.
Fess up. No one knows. So this is a story where we know where the dildo is. We just don't know who it belongs to.
So yours, you knew it belonged to you.
Yes.
Now this one, we don't know who it belonged to, but we found it.
Oh my fucking God. Opposite story.
Your captain was like,
He was pacing back and forth, going, someone better say something. I'll keep you guys out here.
how long did they stay out there total?
At least 6 hours.
Oh my god, dude! I would have fucking been like, it's mine. My ass is sore. I take all the hits from everybody.
And they're in their dress whites. It's kind of a heavier uniform. It's made of wool.
It's summertime, I'm assuming.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So you're sweating bullets.
Yep, and don't lock your knees out when you're standing at attention for 6 hours. The blood flow is going to stop. You're going to pass out. It was a fucking witch hunt to see who's... I'm just grateful I was on the bridge because I would have been out there, standing out there for 6 hours.
Knowing you, you probably would have just confessed, but like, you know what, it's mine. I'm really hungry. I want to go eat.
But
I would have done 150.
Whoever got caught would have got in trouble because there's a sign on each bathroom door that says, do not flush anything except for human waste and Navy-issued toilet paper. Don't come in here bringing your Charmin because it's going to clog the system. That's how it is. Navy-issued toilet paper is one ply. If you hold it on your hand, you can see your hand right through it. You got to layer that shit up and wipe right to left, up and down.
Put a cheat code in your ass.
Up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
Oh my god.
That was part 2.
They never found the dude. So like after 6 hours, what do they do? So I can find everyone go. Everybody being penalized.
Now
But they just punish everybody.
Yeah, that's the military. If one
Yeah, I
person
know.
doesn't
I
fess
know.
up-
If what I know.
Private Pile, where the fuck? Whose is this?
Just fess up, man.
As I was going back inside, I was like, "Sir, you might want to wash your hands. You're raw dogging that thing."
Joe,
You should have put a glove on. Just saying. Should have put a glove on.
just go up to everyone's face. The smelly kid.
Now that, did we get rid of that? I want to know what happened to that one too now.
Start texting.
Did we throw it out? I know what happened. The captain probably threw it out. Or he kept it on his desk staring at it going, who the fuck do you belong to?
Everyone smells like shit on here, and you smell it everywhere. Oh my god! Imagine sitting out there 6
Two mysteries
hours.
to this day I don't know.
Mysteries. It calls a Scooby game.
There is a part 3.
Did you ever hear the part 3?
The one where I was cleaning the living spaces and it fell on me.
You never told me that one.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're already in deep. This is better than Game of Thrones.
This is the most disgusting moment I've ever had in my life.
Oh boy.
Like I had murder on my mind. Just saying.
Ah.
And this time there's no mystery. I knew who it belonged to. And that's because we volunteered people to clean the living spaces every day for about an hour. And everybody put in their part. And it was my turn that day. So I was sweeping the floor, and we were in the middle of a deployment. The ship took a tight turn, which made it tilt. There was a top bunk that I was walking by, and it wasn't a dildo this time. It was a fleshlight.
Oh man.
I was in the male living spaces. And if you got it, cool, do what you gotta do, but secure that shit. Lock it off.
Oh, it was secured on you.
It turns out the guy put it under his pillow, and then when the ship took a tight turn, it slid out and fell, and then it landed right on my shoulder, and it was full.
Oh my god. Makes a lot to make me want to gag.
I know. I said it was the most disgusting moment of my life.
Oh, it was full.
It dripped down
you
my
got
shirt.
pinky sauce on you.
My shoulder was pregnant. I threw my fucking broom. I was like, what the fuck? Everybody was standing there laughing at me. I'm like, well, yeah, it's funny to you guys, isn't it? I'd be laughing too.
You're gonna back out there for another 6 hours.
Oh, we knew who it belonged to. We have our names on the bunks.
Yeah.
I was like, motherfucker. I'm going to kick his ass. I swear to God.
You're gonna get the sock treatment.
We ended up working it out in a fan room. If you know, you know. Fan room meeting. There's no cameras in there. You just take someone in there and you work out your problems.
You beat the fuck out of each other.
Nothing can get reported because no one saw anything. But
except if it was a snitch.
Unless there's a snitch. But even then, snitches get taken care of in fan rooms too, all the time. That's why the floor is red in fan rooms.
It blends in with the darker shade. Now, if it's purple, there's a problem.
The coveralls I was wearing that day, they're supposed to be fire retardant. And no, I didn't say the bad word. That's actually the way you say it. Fire retardant means fire resistant. I actually managed to light this thing on fire. I covered it in oil. I was like, I'm never wearing these again. Because you can wash them all you want. But like my buddy Nelson used to say, you can't wash away memory.
You just wanted to burn your memory.
I'm never going to wear that set of coveralls again. I'm glad my name tag didn't get anything on it because I would have burned that too. So I ripped it off. It was a Velcro name tag. And those coveralls, I burned them. And then I threw them overboard. I was like, fuck this. Never wearing that again.
Just made sure you tried burning it and you burned it. You're like, see, lies.
Them things are fire retardant. A couple of times through the wash, whatever chemical that they have in there, it goes away.
See, you and Matt would definitely get along because Matt's favorite thing was
military grade my ass.
Matt was like, oh, okay, so this is a military grade satellite phone. It's indestructible.
We'll see about that.
And Matt did.
We take it as a challenge.
Matt's no longer with us. He passed away. Rest in peace. He stole that, brought it home. And he looked at me and goes, I have a job I want to do. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I want to break this. I was like, and imagine when he told me that, I didn't know what he was talking about. Then I'm like, is that a military grade satellite phone? Yeah. I'm like, why is it in your socks?
Because I put it in there, Dick.
I can't just carry it with me. I'm like, okay then. That was in his crusty ass socks. Takes it out. And he's like,
crusty sock.
Oh yeah. These things I could smack him in there with. He looked at me and he goes, all right, so I got a sledgehammer, I got an axe, I got a baton.
Jesus Christ.
We got guns. We're gonna do whatever we can to break this thing.
So I will Office Space.
Yeah, yep. I'm not gonna lie.
When they were destroying the printer.
I'm not gonna lie. This thing went up to a 5.56 before it finally croaked. We had to put rounds into this thing. 5.56 military grade rounds. And it finally went. He's like, oh,
it's about fucking time.
I'm like, I think that was the most time my arms were so hurting because I'm just going, wham, wham.
And all it did was bounce.
That's all. The sledgehammer bounced back. I was like, jeez. 5.56 rounds went clean through. Everything went.
Must have been a Nokia.
Something. But my story time. Now this story is actually kind of cool because this is actually this is when I got to do. So it's kind of hard to say this was a job because I didn't really get paid. I just got to do free investigations from overnight haunted locations. For those who don't know out there, I'm a paranormal investigator. I've been an investigator for about 17 years now. And I go to haunted locations when I can, and I like documenting stuff. And Joe knows how I do things. I do things old school, where I bring in nothing, and I just go straight up by myself, and I try figuring out what's happening. A lot of people, why don't you record it? That destroys the word old school. Old school, you just go to a haunted location, maybe have a flashlight if you're smart. Me, I used to go without a flashlight. So anyways, this location I used to go to, the people at this place, unfortunately, this location is no longer around us, and unfortunately, this building is demolished, gone. Now there's like I think there's like a hotel over it now. When I'm pretty sure that hotel is 100% haunted now, because around that area was limestone.
Oh, they love rebuilds too.
And I tell you what thing, if you don't know about paranormal, but you do know something about limestone, that is an unlimited battery for any paranormal activity. So anyways, I used to go to this place. This is kind of when I first started. And this place took me in and goes, you can actually be one of our ghost investigator tour guides. I got to learn and walk around the place, and I got to take people with me, and I had some dumbasses. But in this particular story, two things happened. A, I had the most annoying group, which something funny actually did happen to them. And it's the most, and I never had anything like this ever happen to me again in paranormal. I have yet to have it happen. I'm afraid. Deep down, I want to experience it again. But deep down, I don't want to experience it again because it did something to me mentally where it fucked me up for like, I think about almost a whole year. It fucked me up. So I had this group with me. And so, of course, where this location was located, across the way was 2 different bars. You're already kind of catching my drift on this one. I had a group. I always took like 5-man or 10-man groups, and I took them with me. We went to a separate location away from the other group. We used to do 2 to 3 groups. So one went in the basement, one would go on the first floor, I went to the second or the attic. So this group, they were tossed in the sauce. They were, yeah, like, here's the thing. I'm okay around drunks as long as you're not going to be a crazy one to come after me. Then I'm gonna have a problem. But when I'm trying to actually do something I enjoy and passionate about, it fucking infuriates me because my brain goes, okay. So it got to a point where I actually had to stop the group because I couldn't even do an EVP session.
You're at a bar. I mean, you said you're at a bar.
No, there across the street was a bar.
Oh, they were being obnoxious enough to it. Oh, okay.
They came across and bought tickets to be part of the ghost tour.
God damn it.
And the thing is, the guy I worked under, he's not going to say no if you're flashing some cheeks. You know?
Of course.
He's like, oh,
Money.
shit, okay. Yeah, fucking $100 per person. Overnight investigation. You get to be part of certain groups.
A lot of energy for that ghost to feed on.
Oh, my God. That was probably the most active night we've actually ever had documented. Sadly, I do not have the equipment that I documented shit on. Otherwise, I definitely have a side clip and let all of you listen to it. I don't have it, so it wasn't my gear. I had the group I had. It was like mostly women drunks, and then a few guy drunks, and then the 1-2 couple were actually like making out in a corner. And I was like, guys, come on. Man, we're horny. Then why the fuck you buy a ticket? So it got to the point where, and Joe knows this, my temper rarely comes out. This time my temper came out full swing. Now, if you don't know anything about paranormal, the paranormal loves it when your anger hits because that's energy. Because it will feed and it will enhance what you're going through. So like my temper came out even to the point where I was starting, every time I blinked, I was seeing red. Which kind of is basically your body going, you're about to fucking explode. So
let the hate flow through.
Oh, it was that night. So I was trying to do a ghost box situation where you have a ghost box that goes through white noise and things come through and speak. We actually were getting like solid shit. Like it was having full conversations with us. It was going away, coming back, going away, coming back. Then it started saying stuff in Latin, which the one guy that was drunk in the group started repeating. And the one word, I am not saying it. It's actually a word of one of the demons. And the guy just kept on saying it over and over and over again, laughing about it. Guess what? Now that you're giving it attention, now it's going to come forward. So it came forward. It definitely came forward. This is the one time where I'll mention something like this because I never ever want to experience it again. But deep down, I kind of want to because it just was one of those moments where my mind wasn't that strong back then to handle this type of shit. And as I got older, I was able to, I can handle a lot of things more. But like I physically saw something crawl out of a person's shadow, go on the wall. When I mean crawl, I mean legit this.
Like split.
Yes, and it crawled out of the dude's shadow that was repeating it, crawled above us, and all you saw was red eyes. Looked straight down at me. And I felt immediately pain in my nose. And as I'm talking, the one person that was sober in the group goes, "Sir, your nose, my nose was gushing blood." Like, I mean, I had my nose broken before. If you ever broke your nose before, you just gush.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a faucet. Don't ever tip your head back because you're gonna start swallowing it, and then you can actually choke on it and you can die.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to sit there like this and pray to God your blood clots sooner or later, which it will. It fucking hurts. So my nose started burning, and then inside here I started swelling up, and it was just blood just coming straight down. And I actually had to go to a priest, and the guy. The guys that were causing all the chaos, the drunks and that, the dude fell down the stairs running. He ran away, and this was all on camera because there was IR cameras everywhere. So so anyone steal stuff because there was historical stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, he ran away, and the thing is, these cameras had sound on them because we used to catch stuff all the time. And because the guy that was in charge used to be like, "Yo, look at this. This was going on overnight. No one was in the building, and all you hear is a person, excuse me." We're like, "What the fuck? There's no one here." And that's cool shit when you catch that. This dude was scared of his own fart. He was so drunk, he farted, ran away, and said, "The demons got my ass." Fell down the stairs. Each step he fell down, all you heard was, and then he shit himself right at the end of the stairs.
The finale.
And then what he did next was cup his pants and wiggle the shit out of his pant leg and drop it at the stairs. And then he went and got one of the other workers and goes, "I don't know who let in a dog, but a dog just took a shit here." And the person was like, "That's not a dog shit. That's you, man." And the reason why we all knew it was him was this guy decided to wear white jeans, bleached jeans, excuse me, and it was just brown stains all on the side of his leg going down. And yeah, that was fun. Just imagine, I'm going up to you like, "Hey, the dog just took shit in here. You're wearing white bleached pants, and there's brown stains on it." And the best part too is he was wearing white snakeskin boots that had brown smudges on the side of them. I was like, "You fucking idiot!"
All right. I just had to Google something. I was looking up the brand of my most expensive fart. So, something that I loved while I was in the military was spending money that wasn't mine.
I feel like that's everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, if it's not your money, you're just gonna go crazy.
Before I was the work center supervisor of my division, I was the repair parts officer, where every time we needed anything little, whether it be a screw on a panel that was unnecessary, I was more than happy to order the part because the military will spend top dollar on stupid shit. So I just Googled because
You don't understand, Joe. We need these clipboards.
Oh yeah, those fucking $40 clipboards.
You can go to like Michael's. Yeah, I said it. You go to Michael's and you can buy one for $1.50.
Exactly, but the military will spend $50 on that.
Same fucking thing.
Same fucking thing.
Continue.
But I just had to Google the value of the night vision goggles that I was fucking around with, and I call this
like 15 grand.
50.
Oh shit.
$50,000.
Oh my god.
Because we got it when it was new. My captain, the same captain that had us out there for 6 hours, he fucking came to us and goes, "Hey, it's 4 a.m. Katoos, I know you're on night vision on the gun mounts or whatever, but nothing's going on. You can walk away for a second. You want to try out these night vision goggles?" I'm like, "Yep."
I would be stupid if you said no.
I was like, "Yeah, give me those." He goes, "Be careful, they're really expensive." He didn't say how much. I just found out.
Hold over the edge of the boat. How expensive we talk?
So he goes, "Yeah, just put them on, look around them for a little bit, see, record a few things because I got to put in a review to my boss, and we're gonna tell him if we're satisfied or not."
I recorded a lot of farts, sir. Yes, I fucking knew it.
That's what happened because I wanted to see. I was like, He walks away, lets me fuck around with it, and my buddy was up there with me. Again, don't leave Joey alone with his friends with expensive shit.
Imagine if you and I were together in the military, it'd be fucking over.
So, I was like,
come here. Look at these guys.
I looked at him, and the first thing I said was, "Do you have gas?"
Yeah, fart sir. I'm sorry.
I was like, Hughes. His last name was Hughes. I'm not going to tell him. It's a generic name. It's like, Hughes, do you have gas? He goes, not really. I was like, well, I do. I got a fart. Put these on. Hit record, because I don't know when I'm going to blast or not. Just look right at my ass.
I don't know when I'm pre-leaking.
I wanted to see if you could capture a fart in night vision, and you could. This is what
Yeah, just like a.
it was just a smoke thing. It was yellow, then it goes to green, then it disappears.
Yeah, because it's
got a heat
it's
signature.
carbon monoxide that mixes with oxygen. It goes.
But here you go. I'm bent over. He's wearing a $50,000 pair of fucking night fishing goggles.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, I saw it. I was like, please tell me you hit record. We got to do a playback.
Can you imagine the guy in the review booth that's like, these guys are saving lives.
This is what you paid your taxes for, America. So that I could fuck around recording my farts on a $50,000 pair of night vision goggles.
Because why not?
And my captain left me alone with it, walked away, and went back to his freaking captain's quarters. Whatever happens from there is beyond our control.
And you're looking at this like, I can do a lot of shit with this right now.
For like an hour, we were recording each other's farts. I came back to the bridge, went back to my watch station because I couldn't totally abandon it. I was like, who's got a fart? For real, who's got to do it? Anybody.
Imagine the guy that has to review all this. He's like, all right, let's see what the reviews are. It's this grown man bending over farting. No one's recording anything else in the distance. Just the same Joe Schmo just farting away.
The Navy. We record farts.
We do it for your peace of mind, so you don't have to.
We weave the blanket of freedom that you sleep under every night.
With our
it's gonna
farts.
smell like farts.
So, my other story is one that Joe is very familiar with. I have no problem talking about this place because I actually had really good memories here. I actually would work there again, part-time. Spirit Halloween.
Here we go.
So I actually have a very few interesting stories. I didn't really have anything bad happen to me there. It was just weird people that used to show up for no reason and then be like looking at you and they go, so is it cool working for a Halloween store? I'm like, it's interesting. Same exact people that come into you when you work at a game store. So you like playing video games all day? We don't play video games all day. We do what regular you would do at, sometimes you're lucky and it's a very slow, dead day and you're about to close and your boss goes, you can hop on and play a few. I don't give a fuck. All right, cool. But so sure enough, I was underneath this one worker, or my boss. And every time a worker would come into the store and put my microphone away from me, you'd have to be like, welcome to Spirit. Welcome to Spirit. We're getting there. So my boss goes, Nick, a little louder. I went a little louder. Excuse me, I went a little louder. Welcome to Spirit. Nick, they want to be happy and excited being here. Welcome to Spirit. And I'm just going louder and louder and louder and louder. And I mean,
I want some enthusiasm, Nick.
So I don't know where my boss...
Put some passion into it.
Shut the fuck up. Because that's exactly what she said. I get called in the office. Go, Nick, I just talked to you in the office real quick. Mind you, I did nothing wrong. I was doing my job. I was staying open and closed when I had to work a second job. I was like busting my ass at this place. I was doing truck alone, and I was doing truck with my other coworker Amanda. Her and I would be doing shit all day long, cleaning, organizing. That was me and Kimmy. And then out of nowhere, my boss goes, Nick, I just need to talk to you. And I'm sitting down, and my brain's like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what is happening? Like, what's going on? I'm not feeling the Spirit Halloween energy in you.
Out of here.
And I'm looking at her and I'm like, I am being paid minimum wage. I'm being paid minimum wage. And I'm staying 12 to 16 hours a day on top of going to my second job. How enthusiastic do I need to be? She's like, shout from the heavens, make people feel the spirit of Halloween. Oh, they felt it. I'm gonna move my mic. You may want to move your mic away. So we just opened. It's about 7 in the morning. I see a group coming in. Sniper scopes activated. Crosshairs. Everything's on. I was so pissed off. My boss, mind you, the same boss that goes, I want to feel the spirit of Halloween, Nick. I'm going to feel it. I was like, oh, you're going to feel it. So this particular Spirit Halloween store, by the way, I walk right in. I'm sitting at the door, and I'm like this, doing the Grinch smile. The bell rings. Welcome to Spirit. Grown people.
I was expecting it, and I still felt it.
My boss broke her chair, fell over, smacked her head on the countertop.
Oops.
You wanted the spirit. I gave it to you. Don't ask if you're not ready to receive.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, they were feeling it. Because they're grown ass. You can take your mic now. I'm not gonna. I don't think my vocals can do that again. After that happened, the grown man, not even the kid, the grown man peed himself. I was so loud screaming that a grown man wearing tan khakis urinated. It had a giant wet spot. And looked at me and goes, I thought that was an animatronic. So for the remainder of the story, we kind of messed with a animatronic where it actually recorded voice. So for a while, my coworkers and I were like, Nick, we gotta record it because it wouldn't pick me up because if you shot too long on microphone, I don't even know if it's gonna pick up my scream on here, but like. We were trying to have this animatronic record my scream and then amp it up even louder, which it worked because there was it's still you think go to Spirit Halloween you can still see it if it's still around. There's a clown that goes like this and has a megaphone and brings the megaphone up and goes, well, happy Halloween. There's another button on it. We hit record, and when it brings it up, it blasts out whatever you recorded. So I had to stand to the back hall, which was probably 200, 300 feet away. It's pretty far. And scream it. And the microphone still couldn't pick me up because I was still too loud. I'm 300 feet away. I had to go outside with the door open and closing consistently for it to accurately pick me up as I freak out everybody in the parking lot, which is fine. I don't give a shit. Because you wanted the spirit. You wanted the passion. You wanted the... And so,
Your fucking face there. I can't...
The thing is, you think I'm joking. That is how my one boss was. Like, I want to feel it, Nick.
I'll make you feel something.
I want to feel it. I want to feel the spirit of Halloween. Oh, I want to make you feel it, all right. It's okay. I did get her back. And she did find out years later that I'm the one who did this. But anyways, with the animatronic, it finally recorded my voice perfectly. And we cranked it up. And we found speakers in the back of that word did not belong to us. But we plugged it into it. And we went. So whenever somebody came into the store, I never had to scream. Because my voice was already being projected. And it was way louder. It made the glass vibrate. And so my coworker goes, I think we need to dial that down. It's making the glass vibrate. And I'm like, you guys want the spirit of Halloween? This is a 2-for-1 special story. Because after that happened, another boss that wasn't for that store but for another store that was a complete, to me personally, she was a straight up asshole to me. And she was just completely ignorant, rude, disrespectful towards me. I got her back. So she decided to wear those big blow-up costumes. For those who don't know, there's a ventilator in the back.
Oh no!
And I just ate 5 burritos from Taco Bell.
Oh no! No.
And I also had 2 things of coffee that day, and I didn't shit yet, and I was feeling it. So she comes around and she's parading around the store doing Happy Halloween. I was like, you're getting yours, bitch, because I did not like her because she did not like me for reasons. So sure enough, she comes up, runs past me, and her shoelace is untied. So she bends over, and the ventilator goes up. And I'm not going to lie, I probably fucked my body up from doing it, but I saved that fart for a whole hour. So when it was time to go, I walked past her, and I just bent over and went... It sounded wet. It sounded wet and nasty. Some wet ass. Straight up, the wettest. You ever fart in the shower?
Oh no!
That's what it sounded like. Except I wasn't in the shower. It was the sweat swamp ass fart.
I would have loved to catch that at NVG's.
Oh, it would have been like a giant. I probably would have looked like a smoke grenade just went off. You would have been like, holy shit! Nick's gassing everywhere. And she fell over in the suit, trying to get off, going, somebody please help me! Someone! And the thing is everyone thought she was acting. Like, this is some good acting. She goes, please. And the best part about all this is that she went back on the camera to try catching a person, but the camera stops right where she's standing or kneeling. And the thing is, I walked off this direction and went that way, so the camera never picked me up. It looked like I was assisting a customer. She's like, I want to know who the hell did that, because that was the most disgusting thing I ever smelled. She goes, I tasted it. I couldn't eat my food for almost 2 days. I've never been so proud of a fart in my life. Like, I'm squeezing it. There's kids looking at me in terror. I would have been happy. I was going to drop my pants and let the turd fall on a ventilator. And the one coworker I was like really good friends with, she saw the whole thing and goes, dude, I don't think we got a TP. And I'm like, we got paper towels. I'll make it work. I don't care. I'm proud of that moment because I got her back. And then that was the last time she ever worked at our store. Because I worked for Spirit for 2 years. So that was my first year. My second year, I was like, where is she? Where is she? Didn't see her.
She had a gas attack.
But this is a 3-for-1 special because this isn't really this isn't going to the story, but it's good. This ends that part of the story. So my boss, who was still that boss at that time, who still was like, Nick, you don't need to scream anymore. It's okay.
Oh, now it's okay.
Oh, I still did. I did not stop. You cannot stop the machine. No, but I continued screaming. You know, it was louder. I even scared 2 people out of the job. There was a girl that worked with me. Her name was Samantha. I'm actually good friends with her still to this day. She legit was. She'll tell you. She goes, I couldn't handle it. And I used to look at her. I'm like, Samantha, the spirit of Halloween. She goes, Nick, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you, and it's going to look like you're part of the scene. I was like, so you're doing this? Yes, I used to make fun of my boss all the time. I was harnessing my chakra. So we needed help with the store, go figure. And we contacted that old worker, the one that I legit gassed the fuck out of them like they did in World War II. And so I gassed her to the point where she collapsed. And then my boss goes, hey, is it possible you can come help us out at our store? Immediately on speaker, I'm in the back so I can hear it, and all I hear is, God, no, please, no, I am not again. I almost couldn't eat for a whole week. All I tasted was whoever's fart that was. I was like, damn, a whole year later, you still remember that. And so
it's not one you forget.
No, man. I know I will never be able to fart like that ever again. Because that fart was killing me. Because my body's like, I gotta, we're all human. You gotta fart. You gotta fart. And if you hold it, it starts hurting a lot.
It does.
And then I was like, I gotta let it out sooner or later, but I gotta wait. And I saw her walk by, and that's when she bent over, and I was like, I got my moment. I never walked so fast in my life as a jogger walked. Just keeping my butt cheeks clenched so nothing leaks out. So she gets the full flavor of the Nick Ravenwolf juice. This ties in real quick to one more story, and I think we'll call it there.
Okay.
And then if you got a final story.
I gave the dildo trifecta today. I think we're good.
This is good. So this is my 3-part story work for Spirit. There was a kid that came into the back of the store. This removed all the Naruto stuff to the back. This kid went back there and dressed himself up to Naruto's character 100%. The shitty ass costume as it was. He ran back there, grabbed a bunch of the hairspray. He's just spraying his head. Didn't buy for anything, by the way. He's just dressing up the character. He's running around the store doing the Naruto run. Not even kidding. Full sprint. I mean, hustling ass. Run throughout the store. He's taking the fake foam darts that were like on the wall and throwing them at people. There's random people. And the one guy I worked with, his name was Billy. He was one of the scares that we had that year that were just scaring people. That was their whole job. Do that and catch thieves, which this kid technically was stealing because he had no intentions of buying the costume since you ripped off all the tags. And it was all on the cameras. So he goes to throw a dart at Bill. Bill legit goes, yoink. Catches it.
My father clutched a bullet.
Yeah. Drops it on the ground, looks at him, and he just goes like this to the kid. Like, yo, I'm watching you, dude. You better pay for all that. You can't catch me because I have the Naruto speed. I'm faster than Naruto. You can't catch me. He's running. And then he ends up, this is where he did something stupid, which it resulted in the situation that it resulted in. He pushed over a kid where one of the animatronics just domino effect on top of a kid. Now, if you ever seen the big, now this must have been scary for the kid. I can laugh kind of at it now because at the time we were all pissed off. As time goes on, you can laugh. It was the spirit catcher. It's this giant old lady, the old hag that has her hand and reaches out for you. And it's supposed to be a fog machine that comes out of her hand looking like she's taking your soul. She felt like this on the kid while on. And all you heard was, we're like, oh shit. So like everyone's laughing. I kind of run over, me and Bill run over, and we're like taking the animatronic off the kid. The kid's like, my soul! My soul! So we're trying to comfort this kid. The kid with the Naruto thing is still being a menace. So Bill goes, you ready? And I go, ready for what? He turns, and he just slides from hell. The kid won't stop. He was in the store for 4 hours doing this. 4 hours. An hour we can handle. Well, the thing is, we called the cops. No one showed up. We called security. Security never showed up. Like, so we're like, what are we supposed to do? Well, what's he doing? He's taking stuff off the walls. He's actually destroying property. He broke a couple animatronics, which were like $500-$600. Animatronics are not cheap.
No, they're not.
Some are $1,500. I think the most expensive one we had, we couldn't even put it on the shelf because it was $9,000.
Jesus.
It was $9,000, and a dude immediately showed up with a trailer and bought it the first day.
$9,000 in my bank account.
I wish I had $9,000. Holy shit! Showed up and goes, oh, it's only $9,000. I'll take it. You got 2 of them? We're like, what? What do you mean? We only got 1. The next one is all the way on Syracuse. Oh, how far?
I guess that's where I'm going.
How far of a drive is that? I was like, I don't know. You got to Google it. Okay. I was like, okay. So he looks up on his phone. He goes, all right, I'm going to buy yours, buy theirs. I'm going to go to PA and buy the other one.
The fuck?
I was like, how much fucking money do you have? Come to find out, the dude actually had his own theme park. It explains itself because he had an LLC. There you go. Look up LLC, how to do it. You understand. So, clotheslines the kid. Kid does 2 somersaults in the air. Just as he lands right on the Pennywise statue we have. And Pennywise falls and goes, hello, George. The kid was screaming so loud. Billy got in trouble, and Billy ended up getting fired for assaulting. Um, but I mean, the kid was being a nuisance. I mean, there's ways to handle it, but I mean, Billy straight up just freaking JBL clothesline from hell.
What?
Straight up clothesline from hell, JBL style, just boom.
He knocked some motherfuckers out with that.
Yeah, even Undertaker used to say that. Like, he would put all his strength behind to let you know this is my finisher.
People were doing backflips coming out of it and shit.
Yeah, because he was like, that wasn't acting.
Nope.
And Bill was like, Bill, mind you, Bill was 6'5", 290 pounds. He a big guy. He was big. Now, like, he wasn't like gym big, but like he was just a big, thick boy that you don't want to fuck with. Bear. There we go. This bear boy. Just boom. And all you heard was a and hello there, Georgie. Oh man.
Fuck that kid.
I wrote another quick freebie here. There was a kid that grabbed the lightsaber. We used to have them where you can grab them and you can. We had the try me ones and then the ones that you can buy, and people would rip the ones off the wall because this one has fresh battery and this one doesn't. It's a I don't know. I'll tell you, kid. So we had the expensive ones that were the Black Series. If you don't know what the Black Series are, those are like those like $300, $400. They're not cheap. We used to have the Try Me ones on the wall because they were from the last year that no one bought because they're too fucking expensive. You might as well just go on Saberforge and buy one for $150 for the same damn thing. That's way better quality. Not sponsored, by the way. Wish I was. Saberforge, hook me up, please. So the kid. So, well, not a kid. This was a whole group of like about 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. They're coming in the store. They're grabbing a lightsaber. Store closed in 5 minutes. Let's keep them open. Like the whole time. They're going nuts. They're breaking shit. Actually, they started breaking shit in the back hallway we had, and so I walk up there. It was me. Bill was fired at that time. This is like I think this was 3 days later. I found out like Bill was fired, and then 2 of my other buddies were let go and shit. So I was by myself. So I walk up there and I did the dad thing. Hey, and then you even looked up. They like white as a ghost. I never saw Joe look like that. He just went like this, like, oh shit, am I in trouble? What did I do? I just was like, hey, and like they stopped and looked at me, and the one kid's like,
I like it when Daddy gets aggressive.
Daddy DM. I got my own theme song now.
Sorry.
So sure enough, I did the dad thing. I was like, guys, either buy something or you get the fuck out. We close in minute 50. So head to the register, please. How about you go fuck yourself, old? How about you head to the register, you old F, fill in the blank. Another term for favorite people. So if that happens, I'm like, number one, you can't talk to me that way. You get the hell out of here right freaking now, or I'm going to kick you out of here. You can't do shit to us. I was like, how old are you guys? And he's like, well, I just turned 18. I'm like, oh, we can do a lot of things right now, bud. I was like, you're an adult, and we can do what adults do, beat the shit out of each other. So get the hell out of my store. So my boss, I'm on the phone with my boss. My boss is on speaker the whole time. She's hearing all of this. She's doing a 3-way call with the cops that are hearing all this happening. And the cops are like, we'll send somebody out. They never came. Shocker, I know, right? And so, sure enough, cops don't show up. The kid grabs a lightsaber and just beams me right across the head with it. Mind you, those lightsabers, those blades, it was the Black Series. That's not breaking. That's like me grabbing a freaking broom handle and smacking you across the head with it.
Sure hurts.
And so I had a giant welt, and my nose was bleeding, and my lip was busted. I grabbed the one, I just did like this, my uppercut. The kid flew in the air.
Fucking lightsaber battle with this kid.
I hit him in the. He went in the air, landed on a bunch of boxes, did a somersault. His buddy charged me. Undertaker grabbed the kid's throat, lifted him, and slammed him through a table. The other kid charged at my waist. I just flipped him right over because he had no strength at all. Only strength he probably had was just asking his mom for money. And so...
Fucking duel of the fates over.
And then, so, like, everyone's on the ground going, oh, just moaning in pain. His biggest friend goes like this. I was like, oh,
Oh, you're ready to fight.
You want to fight? All right.
Square up,
So
son.
I put my hands up, and he's doing this. And I was like, "What's wrong, pussy? You want to fight now?" I was already heated at that point. Even get me to that point, it takes a lot, and that's all it took was that dude smacking me in the face with hard force. Where the next morning I woke up was just a straight line across my face that was like this big of a black and blue mark across my face. I got smacked in the face with the dildo, and so.
Looking like Kylo Ren on the 9th movie. The scars.
So, kid goes to throw a punch at me. I just do an easy, I didn't have to do even a dodge. Just had to go like this. As he didn't understand reach was a thing. So then I told him, I was like, dude, I don't want to fight you. Please just grab your freaking piece of shit friends and get the fuck out. He goes, no, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to take whatever I want. I'm like, you're on camera. You assaulted me. He assaulted me with a weapon. I retaliated and defended against. And apparently all these so-called kids were like 19. And the oldest was the one that I was squaring off with was 27 at the time. Older than me at that time.
You're old enough to get your ass beat.
So then he goes throw a punch. Actually, as I'm talking, he does a jab, which was my fault. I should have kept my guard up. But I didn't. I was trying to be, all right, listen. I just beat the shit out of your other friends. Can we just stop this? Throws a jab right at my face. I just put him in the headlock and flipped him in the air and slammed him right through the boxes. And then the next morning, after the cops did show up after all of that, because of course I forgot my phone was still on. So they heard everything. Cops show up. I get put in handcuffs. They all get put in handcuffs. They watch the footage. They let me go. They even called EMT to check my face and make sure there was no fractures. There was nothing. It was just bad bruising and very tender. And I like sleeping on this side too, so that sucked ass. It was when you have to switch sides to sleep on after you sleep on a spot for so long. It freaking sucks. My boss, this was a different boss at the time, calls me in the office and goes, "What in WrestleMania meets Star Wars shit did I just watch on this camera?" And I go, and then my brain's like, "Here I go, I'm gonna get fired." He goes, "Because that shit was fire." I was like, "What?" He goes, "You just did some Anakin spin shit and uppercutted Count Dooku." And then you went straight Undertaker, choke slammed the kid through our table. He goes, "By the way, the table is coming out of your paycheck." And I was like, "Whatever." I'm like, "Want me to buy you one instead?" He goes, "Hey, okay, fine." So stop the damn match. And then the other kid, I didn't even do anything. Honestly, he should have just got back up and be able to still fight, because all I did was take my foot, grab him by his arm, I just flipped him off me. You should be fine. He was crawling on the ground like death.
Bitch.
And then his other friend who had his fist up, and he goes, "You beat the shit out of him." I'm like, "I only did a few things. I didn't do much." But yeah, that was my fun experience. Anything you want to add to the pool?
I think we're good on this one. If
All
we
right.
want to do a part 3 one day, it's not going to be a consistent job thing, but...
Go in the comment section below. We'll do when we just talk about crazy stories at places we worked.
Ah, my fucking knee. Thanks, government. Thanks.
Anything you want to say for closing, Mr. Crackyback?
Be good people and be good to your joints.
And fly high and make sure you wash your hands after you wipe.
Solid.
Wash your ass!